The Uganda Rugby 15 Cranes continues to prepare for this year's Rugby Africa Cup due in July at the Mandela National Stadium in Nambole. The team that has been in non-residential camp at Chadondo for a fortnight were reinforced in their coaching setup with the addition of former Springbox and Bulls player Zane Kirchner. Kachina will work closely with head coach Fred Modola and assistants Leonard Lubambula, Timothy Modola and Marvin Odong. The former South African international is expected to focus on the backs unit as the team prepares to participate in the Africa Cup, which will consist of hosts Uganda, Algeria, Ivory Coast, Kenya, Namibia, Senegal, Zimbabwe and Morocco.
Understanding the long history that has been between Uganda and a couple of previous South African coaches have been on this side. It takes me back to this weekend with an engagement with some of the ex-management of the union, and they just reminded me of how well they've done back in 2007. So I think once you hear those type of conversations, it's something that stimulates you to really go that extra mile, that we can start rewriting a new history and looking towards a future where the guys can compete and succeed.
The winner of the tournament will earn a ticket to the 2027 World Cup in Australia, joining 16 teams that have already booked their place, while the runner-up will advance to the Intercontinental Playoff. Kachina hopes to add his experience to the Cranes setup and help them progress to the World Cup.
For me, obviously, it's another way of just serving the game which I love, and then obviously add where I'm needed, a couple of technical areas from a backfield kicking perspective, and obviously just general systematical skills adjustments where we can actually always add value and wherever I'm needed within the setup.
Uganda will play a test match against Namibia on June 14th and thereafter head to South Africa for a 14-day training camp where they'll come up against the Limpopo Bulls.
Looking forward to the next 2 months of preparing a solid system where the guys can express themselves.
Uganda will be looking to better their 5th place finish in the Rugby Africa Cup last year, while Zimbabwe will be looking to defend the title they won last year in Nambole. Noah Walakira, NTV Sport.